With a live look over Norfolk, HarborFest 2018 is just getting started. You can see down there some boats moored across from Town Point Park. We're checking in with your favorite part of HarborFest in just a few minutes. Getting to a bigger fleet by the year 2036. What it'll mean for the Navy.
What will it do for Hampton Roads? 13 News Now reporter Mike Gooding spoke today with local stakeholders.
The devil is always in the details, and while that is probably true with this idea of getting to 355 ships, the bottom line is it will no doubt be a good thing for Hampton Roads. The fleet currently stands at 283 ships. Each and every one of the 72 new vessels will need somebody to build them and someone to fix them.
This is an opportunity to really stabilize, if you will, the entire shipbuilding industry, and both for building new ships, as well as what I'm really encouraged about hearing is taking a fresh look at the upkeep and maintenance of those ships.
I'm very excited about the opportunities. Of course, with it brings many challenges as far as workforce, funding from the government, continued funding on a steady basis.
The projected build-out was the subject of Senator Tim Kaine's forum in Hampton, Building the Navy of the Future, Opportunities for Hampton Roads.
About a quarter of what is done anywhere for the U.S. military in the shipbuilding, ship repair side is done here.
This is what we do in shipbuilding, and ship repair is such a huge part of our region's economy. Nobody does it better.
Another piece of good news: as part of the 355-ship plan, the Navy announced that it will extend the lives of all existing Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers 5 to 10 years, taking them to 45 years of age, which, of course, means even more work for shipyards.
If we build them, guess what? We better know that we got to go repair them, and that is a real uplift with regards to the repair side of the Navy.
Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.